Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I'm here to do a reading for Taurus. This is uh, Taurus and the person you're dealing with. And I'm going to, what am I doing? My brain suddenly went blank. What am I doing? Why am I here? Here for a reading for Taurus. Very clear on that. Um, yeah, so I'll just dive right in. Remember to take what resonates and leave the rest. Because it's my intention. There's something in here for you, but you know your story best. And not everything in here might resonate. So anyway, blah diddy blah blah. Let's move forward. I'm going to start with my tarot of mystical moments, and again, we're looking at the person, you and the person you're dealing with. So, so what's the sitch? The situation. Six of Pentacles. It's a fun picture. um, how does this person see you, Taurus? Eight of Pentacles. There you are in your element, working, focusing on the beauty that surrounds you, creating more beauty in your world. How does this person feel about you? Queen of Wands. They find you highly attractive and desirable. What does this person want? What do they want? Ten of Pentacles. They want it all. Yes, they do. They want it all with you. They think you're pretty freaking amazing. So, what's the challenge? Yeah, challenge. Yeah, what's the challenge? 222, I just saw. King of Cups. Challenge could be emotional, showing emotions, expressing emotions, feeling emotions. What's the potential outcome? The moon. Piscean energy also can be Cancerian as well for me as a reader. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. Wow, okay. So there's passion here. There's certainly some kind of desire. Um and a well, like looking very closely at that desire. Looking very closely at you looking at this person, them looking at you. There's there's some good back and forth between you two. There seems to be some good balance. Um So I'm going to go to my Light Seers deck and clarify. What is this Six of Pentacles? Oh, and I didn't say, Jojo made it. Hello. Thank you for being here. And thank you all for liking, subscribing, and sharing. I really, truly appreciate it. It helps my channel to grow. And that is one of the reasons that I'm doing this. All right, Six of Pentacles. What is this? Ooh, clarified by the moon again. The Nine of Cups. And the Wheel. So again, this is clarifying the overall situation. So it's kind of like there are some big feelings here. There are big emotions. There's a lot of love, and there's a lot of wish fulfillment, perhaps on both sides. There's a feeling that, things are moving in the right direction. It feels really good. It feels like, yeah. Um, you two, like I said, you two are kind of on the. Did I say it? You two are on the same page. There's some good back and forth, give and take here because you really enjoy one another. You enjoy being in each other's company, and there's an element of mystery here. Maybe that's one of the things that draws you both into each other. You could be dealing with somebody with some water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Now, it could also be where there's some kind of illusion. The moon can sometimes be about distortion or illusion, things not seeming the way they normally are, not being clear around some kind of wish fulfillment or illusion about wish fulfillment. So this could also be where there's kind of a there's a questioning. Is this correct? If coming to coming together will help things continue on a good path or go on a good path or in a good way. But I think because you both, again, there's that reciprocity. It's like, yeah, there's cooperation here. There's sharing, enjoying enjoying each other, you know, drinking tea, drinking coffee, something like that. So, what is this 8 of Pentacles? This is what they think about you, or how they see you. How they see you. 8 of Pentacles is clarified by justice. This is Libran energy. The 10 of Pentacles again on the table. And Temperance, Sagittarian energy. How they see you. They see you as very dedicated to creating balance in your life through building up your prosperity, um, your family, the people close to you are really important to you. You feel the desire to rise up. You want to create beauty in your life. You have some kind of artistic hobby. Maybe you like to paint, or any other thing. It doesn't matter, but there's an understanding that it's important to have patience, because that's what allows you to get what you want. And so you're just kind of working away at what is going to bring you that justice in your life, that feeling of like everything's working out as it should. And this is because you're dedicated to putting in the effort to getting yourself to this place of it's it, the 10 of Pentacles. It's one of the cards to me of like ultimate wish fulfillment in a very physical sense, having the finer things around you. And I think for people with a lot of Taurus in their chart, or even a little bit for that matter, tend to lean toward beauty and beautifying their environment, and having how do I say it, like having enough resources, including money, to create a very comfortable life. I mean, Taurus is ruled by Venus. So, and it's just this there's no hurry, there's no struggle. It's like the act of creating the beauty is fulfilling to you, is beauty enough. Or no, that didn't sound right. Is there's beauty in the act of creating the beauty. That's a better way to say it. So this is how they see you. Um, you're doing your thing. You're being your most awesome Taurus self, Taurian self. So how they feel about you is the Queen of Wands, clarified by Page of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Two pages. So they could be they could be older than you. They could see you as someone who's very youthful, either physically or you just have a youthful energy about you. They are highly attracted to you. There's something about you that is, yeah, you're dynamic, you're charismatic, you're all these things, and they just I get the sense that they feel like you might be too good to be true. That you're gonna it's like they could be doing some spying, looking to see if, you are who you say you are, trying to dig deeper to know you better. Although it's kind of, they could just, well, I want to say they could just go to you and ask, but if you are deceptive, if you do plan to pull one over on them, of course you're not going to tell them. I'm not saying you are, but this is why they're looking into you, because there's a feeling that you're going to you're going to deceive them somehow. But you're so dynamic. Did I say that already? You've got all this passion. You're driven by your passion for the beauty around you, creating the beauty, for the comfort and the joy in life. And so despite any fear they might have about you not being who you say you are, or not being someone who can be trusted, they're still they're so drawn to you. The The word bee's knees, you're the bee's knees, popped in my head, and then I realized, oh, there are bees in in this card, this Queen of Wands. Um, yeah, you just you're fun. You like to have fun. You like to follow your inspiration and your passion, and you most likely are very artistic in some way. And they really like this about you, but I don't know, but maybe because of this wand energy, they're just like not necessarily reliable. And again, this is how they feel about you. This isn't necessarily, how you are. Um so what do they want? They want the 10 of Pentacles. You both want the same thing. You both want to create that long lasting prosperity, leave a legacy for your family, for the people that are important in your life. Um ultimate wish fulfillment, having the finer things in life. The 10 of Pentacles is clarified by the 7 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, and the 6 of Wands. This is what they want. They want to know that any effort they put into this connection is going to bring them victory, is going to be successful, that there's going to continue to be this kind of harmonious, like, like there's they want to establish a friendship with you, like create some kind of foundation that you both can build on to get yourselves to this point of ultimate fulfillment. And maybe, I don't know, maybe you've already spent some time together. Typically, the 7 of Pentacles is putting effort into something and then standing back and assessing, do I continue putting effort into this or do I scrap it and go a different direction? It's kind of a crossroads. Um, but I think it really it mostly has to do with what they want. Like that they want to be sure that if they invest, that they are going to reap some kind of reward from it and have that success. They want to have fun with you. And maybe there's a fear that the fun will go away, that that you're this free spirit who you might have some fun for a while and then you're off on your next adventure. So the challenge is the King of Cups, clarified by the 6 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. Mm, mm, mm. The challenge is the feelings, the love that they feel for you. It it feels overwhelming to them, I think, because the 6 of Cups is here. I mean, the 6 of Cups can just be a very sweet energy. And here in this card, we have this kind of progression from boy and puppy to man and dog. It's a it's a maturing kind of energy, but it also does speak to potentially you two have known each other before, either in this life or maybe a past life. There's some kind of feeling of recognition there, and especially because of this connection here with the man and his dog, and it's very loyal. um there's a sense of comfort, familiarity with this person, and there's so much love, and because they are so kind of, um they're not sure about you, you freak them out a little bit, that there's this feeling that maybe they need to walk away before they get in too deep. I mean, maybe they have chosen to walk away already. Maybe they're letting their fear get the most of them, get a hold of them, and they're walking away from the potential of you two having this long-term, committed, harmonious connection. Or maybe they're acting neurotic because they see you just living your best life, and it causes them to, I mean, I don't really see this here, but it potentially that causes them to act weird towards you, and you're like, I'm not dealing with this. This is getting weird. But it comes down to the fact that The feelings of love are so intense that if the walking away hasn't actually happened, there's this feeling of maybe this is what I need to do. Maybe this would be the best thing for everyone because I feel like I'm going to drown. And it makes me think of, the moon in the clarifying the situation, she's under the water, drowning potentially in the emotions because it is so exciting and you are a wish fulfillment for this person and I really get the sense they can't believe that they actually potentially have what they've always wanted, who they've always wanted, their wish fulfillment. They keep thinking it's too good to be true. There's no way. So, potential outcome here is the moon. We have the moon again, right? Um, Clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and Judgment. Ooh, Princess Nora. Hello. Good morning. You and or this person um is having a really hard time not trusting that things are as they seem. This it's like overthinking everything. Just, caught up in their anxiety, caught up in all of their stories, what if, worst case scenario. The Eight of Swords, it's a mental prison. It's self-inflicted. I kind of think this is your person, not you, because you're over here focused on the beauty, creating the life you want, just feeling good about life. So it seems like the outcome is kind of I just got the thought die on the vine. Like this is something that maybe you try to cultivate, you try to show up authentically, be your most awesome self, and this person, they can't they can't get past their own fears, and it's so heavy. There's looking the judgment too. It's like I don't feel like I have the whole story. There's a fox here. That maybe they feel like you're feeding them stories, that you're trying to pull one over on them. I don't know, maybe you are. I'd like to give you the benefit of the doubt and say that you're not. You're just you just want to be happy. You just want to have a good time and have somebody show up who can meet you in that energy. And it seems like maybe potentially you started in this energy, or there was that potential. Yeah, I said potential, but then this person kind of like, I don't know, they just got caught up in their own negative thoughts, their fears. They just they, they wish they could just know the future and the outcome of you two being together, but that's not how life works. And it almost seems like, you could be telling them, I am who I say I am. You can trust me. And they're like, well, I don't know if I can trust you. And at a certain point, it's almost like you just say, "Fine. Fine then." Like, it feels like it's become a burden for both of you, or it's going to, because you're just like, "Why are you making this so heavy? Why are you inserting all these scenarios that aren't even real?" It feels, in a way, it feels like a self-fulfilling prophecy where they're like, "I don't know, I don't know. I don't know if I can trust you." And then finally you're like, "All right, well then I can't convince you, so I'm going to go over here and live my best life." Continue. And they're like, "See? See? I knew this would happen. I knew Taurus would walk away," and it's like, kind of annoyed at this person, to be honest. And if you developed any feelings for them, that causes you anxiety as well. Because, you're like, "But I thought things were going good. We both want the same things. What's the problem?" Maybe you're in this judgment energy where you're like, "Okay, let's look at what's happened up to this point. Is this worth continuing to put energy into? Or do we just scrap it?" Again, Seven of Pentacles and Judgment both kind of speak to that. Do we go back around for another try, or do we just end it? I mean, the 10 of Wands, that's an ending right there. Full on, releasing the burden, packing up and moving. I don't know. It seemed so good. It was going so good, and it just seems like somebody just got in their own way. And it's just, it's kind of too bad. I'm gonna I'm gonna get some final cards from the Wisdom of Avalon. I haven't used this Oracle deck in a little while. And we'll see. Final cards. Ooh, we have the High Priestess, discernment, prescience, prophecy, and vision. Protection, wealth. This is, maybe you saw this coming. Maybe, you know, oftentimes we get a sense of a person pretty quickly. But then, as we get to know them, we kind of, a dynamic is created. And we don't always pay attention to the red flags, because it's like, "Oh, well, yeah, maybe they're let this way, but then, it's because of this reason." Like, we make excuses, or we try to give people the benefit of the doubt, particularly when we like them. And so it's like, it kind of, whatever feelings you have for this person, have or had, I don't know that they're necessarily gone, but you're just, you see things clearly, where you feel like it's pointless to try to keep convincing them of something that they're never going to believe. That they keep looking for you to slip up somehow, to show your true colors, and you're like, "But this is me." And then it's like, well, like, that part of you comes out, because we all have all the things within us. That's a part of being human. None of us are perfect. And so if somebody's expecting you to be a certain way, even when you say, "No, that's not how I am," they might draw that out of you too. Where you're like, "Wow, I'm not normally like this, but for some reason, this person really brings this out of me." There, it's something like that, and I feel like you're so the universe is kind of here protecting you, helping to you to see things very clearly. I feel like maybe from the beginning, from the get-go, and you've been giving them the benefit of the doubt, or at least trying to be patient, because yeah, we have this patience. You have a fair amount of patience where you're just like, it's okay, like we'll work through this. And and I feel like this person has kind of blown it, or they will. And it's okay. Like, it means this person wasn't, they're not the right person for you. And it's interesting how this turned into a love reading, because I guess it doesn't have to be a love reading, you know? It could just be somebody who, a friend who really admires and respects you, but then they end up acting all weird. And you're just like, well, I don't want a friend like you who's going to be jealous of me and thinking that I'm something I'm not. And so here you are, just, I feel like you're focusing on your wealth in all the ways, beautifying your world, like I said, you know, working at what you love, doing what you love, maybe just focusing on work in general. You're all about feeling good, creating, being healthy, treating your body like a temple, treating your world as your this canvas that you just want to continue to add to and make better and more beautiful. You want connections that are, that there is true reciprocity. Like, it started out pretty good with you guys, and then it seems to have deteriorated, and you're just like, oh well, that sucks. But you're being protected. Like, it's a lesson. It's a lesson for you to learn more about what your worth is, and what you're willing to put up with, and not, when somebody isn't able to stand strong, stand toe to toe and eye to eye with you. It's like, well, then it's not going to work. There needs to be that equal back and forth, that give and take. And you're clear on this. You know this. You've had an idea from the beginning, and it just becomes more and more obvious, and you're like, "Oh, okay, I'm going to focus on me," which is what you've kind of been doing from the beginning anyway. So keep it up. Um, and wealth is all the things. So when you put yourself first, then that brings in more more of what you want, more of what you deserve. And so not just things, but people as well. People who can have that equal give and take with you. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. There's your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.